Hello guys, my name is Shawstin and welcome back to me, playing on the JSano fan server. I am grinding for sand, as you can clearly see. You may figure this out by now, but... Oh, shovel broke. Oh, fun. Invisible blocks are fun. Oh, fun. Fun. You may have figured this out by now, but the road in Dang City requires a lot of sand. Concrete is not cheap. Sand and gravel are not as fun to get as you might think. But that's no problem because deserts are plentiful. So my god, what? Why? Yes, deserts are plentiful, so if you ever get the free time, you can just come out here to a desert with an empty temple about not far from where you live, and just get a bit of sand. But the sand today is not for the road in Dang City. No, this is for a different thing in Dang City. I'm going to make another building, and to do that, I'm going to need a lot of glass. So, I'm going to grind up some sand, as well as a few other resources, and I will meet you out in Dang City, where I will begin building a thing and talking about things, as I usually do. Alright, now we've gotten a lot of stuff that we need, which is fantastic. I have also, as you may be able to see, I found one of these mountains made entirely of gravel, and oh, it's amazing. It's beautiful. It makes getting gravel for these for the road and other things just so much easier. Look at all this gravel. Look at all. If only I had a silk touch shovel, that would make this like I wouldn't have to worry about losing it to flint. Like I've already gotten like how much? I've already gotten 14 flint. It's like pretty unlucky with the flint right now. This isn't a fortune shovel, is it? No. I don't know. But that's not important. I really don't need gravel that much. I just came to get a little bit. Toss it in my shulker box. And we are going to head out to the skies. Because this little gravel mountain here it's actually not too far from Dang City. So we're going to fly the rest of the way home. And by home I mean Dang City, because Dang City is not my house. It's a community project. And, ooh, we got a nice floating mountain there. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, it's this thing! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I ever showed this off on camera. I didn't realize how close this was to Dang City. Dang. Yeah, this is a mountain I found one day. Ooh, there's lots of mobs down there. On my way to Shawstonia, which is over there. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's just a cool little mountain I found. I claimed it, but I think it's only... But I didn't see at the time that there was a sign at the top that someone else had claimed it, so... Whoa. Oh, and here's the witch farm. There's all those beacon effects. Right up there. This is me, look at me. Whee! Yeah. So, getting right along into this video. You see today... Oh. What the heck? Oh, whoa. Here in Dang City, what is this? I guess Muck has gotten to work on the port. And he's a terrible person, too, because look at this! It's floating! Ports don't float! I'm kidding though, I don't expect him to fill in all that, because that would be ludicrous. But at least don't make it floating, at least like have a wall like this kind of thing. Like if it's above land, fill it in. If it's underwater, I don't blame you, you can leave it hollow, but at least cover it up. Anyway, yeah, we're here in Dang City. Over there is the Shawstin that we built last time we were here. We got some nice new buildings. We got this cool triangle building. That's pretty freaking sweet. We got the Ghostbusters fire station. We got this building, which has this weird slice cut through it. You can't really see from this angle. You got this cool building that, or I assume it's going to be cool. Weather's building it. Looks pretty cool so far. You got the Dang City sign over there with the observatory. You got this building that Flux has been building, this hotel that Naxer's building, this freaking thing that Alpha's building. Don't even know what this is supposed to be, but it's pretty cool. No, it's supposed to be a radio tower. Why is it? Right? Is that supposed to be a radio tower? This broke. What, the chest? The shulker box? What broke? I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, like, this is pretty freaking sweet. Lots of stuff happening. Someone pranked Asus and put a French flag on his tower. And we are now going to come out over here to this area. This area used to be just a bunch of trees or at least out there used to be trees and a hill. But I've, over time, flattened this out. I came back from my trip to Nashville to find that all the trees had gone, so I built out the road. And last night I got on and I claimed this spot right here. And I'm glad I did, because this morning I saw that Killer claimed this spot. So I'm thinking that if this really big spot, I'm thinking that if I hadn't claimed this last night, he might have claimed this space as like part of this space as well, and I wouldn't have had my ideal location. I wouldn't have had. I don't even know where I would put the building if I couldn't put it here. I'd have to go searching, because it's got an odd shape. Also, I have this thing. I built a Tater Island Exports out here, so that I can always have a little access to food. Because I was always tired of going back and forth. Other people are welcome to get some if they want, free of charge. You can pay if you want, but you don't have to. So yeah, we are now going to get started on building something here in Dang City. And I will begin communicating with you about it. Okay, hold on. Okay. Where's my furnace? I'm going to need to start smelting up the glass. Ah, man, where does my furnaces go? Well, they're over there. There we go. Head over here, because there's some furnaces underneath Tater Island Exports for cooking potatoes. Oops, that is not the block I wanted to break. Yes, excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so. My gosh, I'm bad at counting. So, today, ladies and gentlemen, is a day. It's a regular day. And why does that keep happening? I click. I'm bad at numbers. I'm bad at numbers. I see that there's only 1 in there, and I'm like, okay, so I need to add 7 to make it full, but I already used 1, so I only need 6. That's the problem. Anyway. Oh my goodness. So we are here in Dang City. We're going to get started on a building of choice, and that will be something beautiful, something fantastic. And it will be a building that I have made all on my own, and I'm so proud because I've made a building, and I think it looks good. I have a basic design for a building, and I think I like it, so I'm going to hope that it looks good. No, wait. Dang, I'm already questioning myself. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, that wasn't right. It was supposed to be not here, but here, and just keep going around like this. And then the same thing will be done over there, and they meet over here in the back, and this is the building right here, the space right here. I also started building the front wall. The entrance will be here and also here, and it will have a lot of this kind of thing going on. So let's see how this goes. So if you read the title, you can probably tell that today, by today I mean this week, I am back in school. It is late August. Be honest, very few people are not back in school now. And by very few, I mean actually a sizable amount, because for some reason, some schools don't start until like September. I never understood that. I never understood how schools cannot start until September. Like that just not, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me. But you know, that's just because I grew up in the South. In the South, everyone starts school in mid-August. But yeah, back in school, and not just back in school like normal. You see, this year is my final year. This year, I am a senior in college, and it kind of makes, I don't have any andesite. Kind of makes it, I don't know what I'm trying to say. We're gonna get some andesite. Andesite. Ooh. Yeah, yes, yeah. You know, there's a bit of pressure, but also a bit less pressure, because you know the pressure's on to, you know, this is my last year. I gotta get it exactly right, and I'll be done forever. But it's also like, I mean, I don't really need to worry about keeping my scholarship anymore, because after this year I'm done, so I can just sit back and relax, and as long as I pass the classes, I'm fine. Like, you know, previous years it was always like, I have to get a B in this many classes, I have to get at least one or two A, I have to get at least 2 A's this semester and 1 A next semester, or vice versa. It's gotta work. But this semester it's just like, I'll just do whatever I want. But that's also really not my style. I'm not the kind of person who's just gonna slack off and not do any work. That's not me. That's not who I've ever been. I've always been the kind of guy. Well, it's though. In school, I'm not the kind of person to slack off. But like, when it's like comes to other things, I might be that person. I'm not sure. Hard to say. Just got these little lip here. But yeah, you know, senior year, gotta keep paying attention, gotta keep working hard, and next semester, when spring rolls around, I will basically be done. Because the thing is that in my school, the way I need 19 more credit hours minimum to graduate, and the maximum you can take in a semester, and you know, with my scholarship program, is 18. So I literally can't graduate this semester by 1 credit hour. So I have to wait till next semester to graduate, which isn't that bad. The only thing it leads to is that next semester I will be taking 1 class and 1 class only, which means I probably won't be living on campus, which means I won't be living in a dorm. I'll probably be living at home with my family. And yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I'm always up for living with my family. Hold on. I need to make sure I'm doing this right. This is why you check. This is why you check. Because over here, it's like this. But when you get to right here, I wanted the glass to be on the inside of this little row. So these are stone next to another stone one right here. Like that. So yeah, this is really, like, already this looks like a very decent building. But when it gets tall, it'll be like that tall. except it'll actually be finished, so it'll actually look good. Unlike this guy builds the frame of a building and doesn't come back on. Oh, I was in France at the time. Shut up, Aces. Yeah. Oh, wait. Nope, I messed up again. Stone. I wish it was like a tool that like was the tool to break glass with. I'm also gonna have to like repair my silk touch pick because like this entire building is like, did you break something? Well, you gotta break it with a silk touch pick, otherwise you don't get it back. Yeah. So yeah, college, it's a thing. I'm back in college, by the way, which means I'm in a dorm, which means if you remember the episode, I don't remember which episode it was, but I mentioned how in the summer I actually make videos less often because I do videos as a way to like pass time, to not be bored. And at home I'm not bored because I got friends and family to talk to, but at college I don't have a social life out here. So it's like, oh, okay. Out here, it's like I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll hang out with people on the internet. Sure, why not? And at home, it's like, oh, I can make a video, or I can just go watch a movie with my dad. But now I'm watching the movie with my dad part, not super easy. I mean, I still go back home every other weekend or so, because I'm only like an hour's drive away. It's not that hard. Ooh, is this nice? Yeah, it's not hard to go back home, and I'll go back home all the time. That's what I've done the past 3 years. Like I'd be home every other week essentially. And like my dad would be like, "Hey," and occasionally my dad would be like, "Hey, there's a Dallas game. There's a game going on in Dallas that your brother and I want to go to. You want to come with us?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So on the weekend, I'll drive back home and we'll all get in the car and we'll all drive down to Dallas and see a soccer game. Because that's the cheap sport you go to. You can't afford, like, we're not gonna buy tickets to a Dallas Cowboys game. That's like probably the most expensive thing you can do in Dallas. And like FC Dallas, it's like $30 for a ticket at the most. It's like it's cheap. It's cheap. It's easy. It's great. It's great. It's factual. Everything is satisfactual. Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Dah, Zip-a-Dee-Dee, wonderful feeling. Can I slide? No. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. So going to see soccer games. I don't really know what I'm talking about right now, but I mean, I kind of know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about stuff and stuff. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I need more gray glass. There's that black glass that I accidentally crafted. I also need the gray dye. Gray dye. That was dumb. Black gray dye crafted. Where's the stone? I need more stone. Ah! Yeah. I really don't know. Man. Here we go again with me wondering why I make videos because I don't know what to say in them. I really should just do more of those, like trying to talk about episodes, because those are like ones where I have an idea and I just talk about that specifically. And like, I've got like opinions on something and I'll talk about it, and then I'll switch to, Minecrafty things when Minecrafty things happen, and then I really just need to make more of those. Plus, people like hearing other people's opinions on things, I think. I mean, I like hearing other people's opinions on things. unless they just disagree with me. Well, here's one. Well, I'm going to try and talk about Pokemon. Today, Gen 4 is overrated. Gen 5 is underrated. Gen 3 is the best. There. That'll get you, if you disagree with me, well now stick around on my channel and eventually I'll talk about that in an episode in depth. Maybe. I don't know. Oh man. How long has this episode been? Probably around 20 minutes, which is a decent length episode. So yeah, right now this is the first floor. The first floor has been, or the walls of the first floor have been constructed. I will probably build the rest of it off camera, which is a shame because that's the problem with this project, is that everything is so big, but it's so simple. So it's like they're small, so they're too big for you to do in one episode, but they're small enough that you can do the entire thing in a reasonable length off camera. So you feel like, so it feels weird, and because episodes are like, you know, days apart, I don't want to start building this building and then not finish it for 2 days, because like, you know, other people are going to see this, and you know, other buildings just pop up overnight. So like, I don't want to have this thing where it's just like a half-empty building. I don't actually care that much about this empty building. This is just I don't want my building to be an empty building. You can have yours building, it'll be fine. Your building's fine. So yeah, I just don't want it to be like this for a week. I want to show it on camera, but I want to build it on camera, but I can't because then it'll just be like this for the next 2 days. Or I could build it all at once and have like record 3 episodes in a row. But that would be. I'm also not a huge fan of recording episodes super far in advance either. I feel like like more than a week in advance for things besides UHC and group projects. Like if your group projects, record in advance all you want. You can only meet like so many times. But if it's just me, I might as well do it the night before, the day before, or the night before. Like, that way everything else you see is as up to date as possible. No one else really cares though, and people watching in the future won't even notice. But I mean, I don't know. I'm also going to need to figure out what to do about this little grassy area. I feel like this grassy area's got to get replaced with stone. I also need to have like some kind of like walking space. Like right here. I don't know what I'll do for that. Because like I don't want to use too much smooth stone for like this front area. Because like you'll match the sidewalk and the building itself. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Anyway, I guess that's where I'm going to be done. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.